Hi everyone, this is Satyajit. In our last videos, we discussed about what is on-premises, what is data center, what are the benefits of on-premises, and what are the disadvantages of on-premises. And we understood when cloud it will come, like how it will resolve the disadvantages which is present in the on-premises. Today we are going to discuss about what is cloud and what is the deployment model of cloud, what are the service model of cloud, okay, how cloud works. Okay, so when you talk about cloud, it is just like everything available over the internet. Okay, whatever and wherever we are going to use, we can use that. Okay, and there is no if we have internet access, we can able to access everything. Okay, just understand, it's a model for delivering and consuming computing resources like the server, storage, database, networking, software over the internet. Okay, instead of owning and managing the physical hardware and software, the organization can access directly. Okay, directly them without creating the infrastructure, without creating the data center. And the model we call as a pay as you go model. It means like how much time you are going to use it, you have to pay for that. As a basic example, let's say you want to access something. Let's say you want to create a videos of or you want to create a videos of only one time and for 1 hour. Okay, for that you require a good camera. Okay, so there are two options: either you can buy a camera or either you can rent a camera. If that only one time cost, okay, if only one time, you need to know, after that you don't want that. Okay, on that cases, if you are going for buying a camera, it means your work will be done, but after that there will be no use because you don't want to create videos more. On that cases, another one is you just rent a videos for 1 hour, and for the payment you will pay just only for 1 hour and your work will be done. So in that cases, this will be helpful, right? Only taking a rent. So now just articulating place of cloud. So if you are purchasing everything, that is called on premises. Okay, but another one case, pay as you go model, right? You only required for 1 hour, but you are paying for that 1 hour only. So that is called cloud. Okay, so cloud means how much time you are going to use it, you need to pay for that. Let's say you created someone, let's say created one company. Okay, and he built all the data center. So due to some reason that company is unsuccessful, on that cases, the all the he invested money on the hardware, that is gone, right? That will be very loss. Okay, he will face a huge loss. But in case of a on cloud, let's say he deployed all the infrastructure in AWS, and after that is very due to some issue, you want to break everything, right? He just need to delete everything in the AWS side, and he only how much time he used created for 1 month, he has to pay for only 1 month. After that he doesn't have to pay. But in case of on premises, it will be useless. So now cloud means it is also a data center behind, but the service provider has to manage everything. You don't have to use. As a service user, as a consumer, we just need to use those services and do whatever we can, and how much time we are using it, we need to pay for that. Okay, so that is called pay as you go model. So that is cloud. And when you talk about the deployment models, so there are three types of deployment models, which called public cloud, private cloud, another one is hybrid cloud. So when we talk about public cloud, means it will be publicly available. You just need to create your credentials like username and password, and you can use it. Okay, and public cloud means ownership and access, like it's owned and operated by a third party, like it's a cloud service provider who will be creating and managing. You just need to use them by creating your account or creating your credentials there. And once you use, how much time we are going to use, you need to pay for that. Okay, and it can be accessible over the internet. Only it can accessible over the internet. So that is called public cloud. Shared resources, it means the resources can be shared. It means whatever the data center is there, you can use it, I can use it, and any people can use it. But still, all are very secure, which because they have their boundary, they cannot go, they cannot cross their boundary. Okay, scalability and flexibility. It means it is scalable. Okay, so in cloud term, there are two types of scaling. One is vertical scaling, one is horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling means, let's say in an organizations or in a company, there are only 10 employees are there. Okay, but their workload is getting very more. So the 10 employees cannot able to manage that. On that situations, they hire another 10 people. Okay, so that is now 24. That is called horizontal scaling. It means required, they can build more people. Now 20 is not sufficient, they build another 24. That is called horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling means adding to the number of power. It means now 10 people, which is of 2 years of experience, okay? But they're unable to do that. Instead of 10, do one thing, uh, take 10 years of experience of 5 people. It means we lowered down the employee, but we increase the experience. It means that is called vertical scaling, which means, let's say 4 GB RAM of server which is running slow, increase into 8 GB. Okay, so that is called vertical scaling. So that scalability option is there, so you can easily use that. There will be no issues. Okay, so few of the services are like AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Oracle Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, or IBM Cloud. So these all are the example of public cloud. It means it is publicly available over the internet. Anyone can go and use it by creating your credentials. Okay, that is called public cloud. Now, next one is private cloud. Private cloud means that ownership and control. It means private clouds are owned and operated by a single organization. When I talk about on-premise, it means the customer has to create everything. So that is called on-premises. So the on-premises is nothing but as a private cloud. It means this provides the organizations with greater control and security and customizations that will be there. Isolations means the resources in private cloud are not shared with the external entities, so that are isolated, so that is secure. Okay, the security and privacy. So private cloud means no one cannot enter to your area, no one cannot enter to your on-premise, so that is more secure. But the cost will be more, as I said earlier. One time cost you need to pay in every time, the maintenance cost you need to pay, you need to manage everything. So that is called private cloud. And hybrid cloud, some of the customer, they want their critical applications, everything they will deploy into the private cloud. It means in their on-premises, and along with there's some logs which is not very secure. It's okay, instead of keeping in local storage and increasing the cost, why they cannot go store into the any cheap storage in the AWS like S3, okay, Glacier, okay? So why they cannot store? So on that cases, hybrid cloud came into picture. It means some portion in private and some portion in public cloud. Okay, so that is called hybrid cloud. So it will be useful when any company are interested their logs and very old data stored into the cloud, and the actual running data will be stored into the private cloud like their on-premises, so it will be more secure. So that is called hybrid cloud. If I talk into the bare example, very minimal example, let's say there is a building only one floor, okay, where the owner is staying. It means that is fully private. Okay, he is only staying, that house is own house, he's only staying, that is private to him. Okay, and let's say another one stories room where it is owner, but owner is not staying on that room. It means it means that that room is he given for rent, and that room is public, like anyone can come and take the rent of that. It's public, anyone can stay, so that is public. Okay, and when you talk about the hybrid cloud, it's a 2 stories room, and the ground floor the owner is staying, and on the first floor he given for rent. It means he's almost that for the owner, the first one is the private and above one is the public, like anyone can say. So as a bare example, so now we understood what is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. After that, there is called something called service model, right? Based on that, the cloud provider created the services. So there are 3 types of service model. Like one is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So just understand infrastructure as a service means, just imagine it as a renting a computer in the cloud. It means you just rent a server and do your work. Like what you will get, you will get the virtual machine, you will get your storage, you get your networking components and everything. Okay, what is your control? You install your operating system, what operating system you want, what are the software and what are the applications you need to deploy, and everything you need to manage. Okay, use case for like let's say I want to create a gaming application. I just created a server and the hardware is there, everything. I want 16 GB of RAM, 32 GB of RAM. I just created the server, I deployed my applications, I tested and verified. Okay, on that case, infrastructure as a service. It means the cloud provider only give you the infrastructure, nothing but the hardware. You need to maintain your applications, okay, your security, everything you need to maintain. That is called infrastructure as a service. Let's turn to platform as a service. Platform means the platform they will give to you. It means imagine it as renting a development environment in the cloud. Some environment you created, just what you will get, the tools and services, build, deploy, run your applications. So everything you will get it. Only your control is you need to give the runtime, like you need to run your applications. Okay, everything is there, just you need to run your applications and everything you need to manage. So it will be ideal for developers who want to focus on coding without worrying about the server management. It means everything is there. You just need to put your code and run it. Okay, so that is called platform as a service. And when you call it as a software as a service, it means everything is there. You just subscribe it. Okay, subscribe to your software. What you will get, it's ready to use software applications through a web browser. Everything is there, you just need to access that software through a web browser, and your control is you just used to use that software as a customized settings within the applications. Like everything is there, you just need to use it. Okay, so like it is used for like who doesn't want to manage the hardware, who doesn't want to manage the code and applications. On that it will be very, very helpful. So there is a three type of strategy: infrastructure as a service, where the cloud service provider only provide the infrastructure, nothing but hardware. You just need to manage your applications and code. Okay, then it's you need to install your applications, you need to use that. Where platform as a service, sorry, yes, platform as a service is nothing but they created the environment and everything. You just need to put your code and use it. Okay, get the result. And software as a service means everything is there, software is built, you just need to subscribe it and use it. Okay. Next, there are many cloud providers. I just said like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, GCP, Alibaba Cloud, Oracle. There are very, so the market leader is like AWS, GCP, Azure. They are the market leader. So every customers are using this cloud, and this cloud are very popular. So today or in these sessions, we are going to discuss about the AWS Cloud. Okay, AWS is nothing but Amazon Web Services. It is created by Amazon, and it initially come up with the infrastructure as a service, but now it supports all three type of service model, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. And it started in the year of 2006. Okay, like some of the services called S3 bucket, and same year 2006 it created the EC2 services, and like that it goes with and many services, right? So we are not going to talk about when AWS created which services. So this is not included in this, but AWS is nothing but it supports all the deployment model or all the service model, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Okay. We are going to discuss and more into that AWS cloud. Before to that, this is the AWS console. Okay, this is the AWS console, and here in the left hand side you have services. If you click on, all the services will come. Okay, and here in the this is your account, like just I created my account Cloud Journey with Satyajit. This is my account, and if you are inside Go, this is my account number and everything, account organizations, everything is there. And here is nothing but a region. Okay, so there is something called region. Region means geographical locations where AWS is available. Okay, let's say it is in US East, okay, US East, US West, like that. So on which area AWS is present, that is called geographic locations or region. Okay, let's say I selected Mumbai, means Mumbai is a region. Okay, in Mumbai, AWS data center is present. Or let's say Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is also a region. Okay, here Hyderabad region is not, I did not activate it, because you see there are 11 regions that are not enabled for this account. I did not enable it. If you either, I can enable it, so it will be available. But here I selected Mumbai region. If you want to select Northern Virginia, you just click on Northern Virginia. So you will again back to the Northern Virginia region. So region means it's a geographical region. So another thing is something called availability zone. Okay, so how we will get availability zone? Let's say if you go for a VPC, anyway, I will going to discuss about how to create a AWS account and what are the things required to create AWS account, but just I'm giving an overview. Okay, when you see for subnet, right here, if you see, there is something called availability zone. Okay, availability zone. So availability zone is nothing but a data center. Okay, we talk about what is data center. So as a server room. So in each region, okay, let's say Mumbai is a region. In each region, there are minimum 2 or 3 data centers. So earlier it was 2 data center, but now they created 3 data center. So then you may ask, like, why 3 data center? 3 data center is for high availability. It means, like, if one data center goes down, also all of the another 2 data center is there for high availability. Okay, so 3 availability zone means 3 data center in different locations in the Mumbai region. It means Mumbai region in 3 different area, the data center will be there. If one data center goes down, other data center is present for high availability. Okay, so that is called availability zone. One is region and one is called available. So region is the superset and availability is the subset inside that. Okay, so this is just an overview of account details. Here you can search for the services, and here you'll get all the notifications. This is your region and this is your cloud shell. Okay, and this is your account details and all those things. And if you click on there, your service related, like analytics, if you click on analytics, all the analytics services will come, right? I will just need next videos, I will discuss about how to create an AWS account and what are the AWS terminology, like what is elasticity, what is fault tolerance, what is high availability. Okay, so we will discuss more into that, and slowly we'll go into the depth. Okay, thank you for watching my videos.